We are live on Shaggy TV for the Slinging Dirt Series Super Late Models here at the Lernerville Speedway. You'll see there a little over 3 minutes before the boys go and play here. 16 drivers so far in the session. 13 have put in a time. So I would imagine at the moment, barring some unforeseen happenings here, everybody gonna make the show, which means, well, you gotta race that guy out there with respect here tonight. You don't want to have anybody gunning for you here. You gotta race smart, race hard, race clean. And damn me, I did an asphalt race last night, and I forgot to do something here when I got on, so my apologies. I had to turn down engine volumes in that room that I was in. Forget what car I was driving, but I just couldn't take it. Too loud. Now it'll sound a little bit better here. I was wondering, man, something sounds quiet. My apologies. We were watching Aaron Bowman. Now we're watching Corey Roberts rope off the top shelf here. Join the racetrack. Roberts rolling the outside. Currently third on the speed charts here. But as we roll, let's actually, I can show you that. Let's change it to last time by, you can see what guys are kind of running. So 15:04 for Roberts. That's going to mega slow down here after. No, never mind. 14:86 here. Which actually, I was looking at the wrong second bracket. Still wants to speed up. See, about half a second off the field. He tightened up off before. This one should be better here. Oh, 15:27. Robert's struggling right now here. Watch Aaron Bowman in the 44. Well, actually a 15.58, so who knows? Maybe he just, found something for one lap. Getting in the 14s right now may be decent here. Cameron Cormier. Rolling around. He's been in the 14s last couple of times around. 14.46 here once again. 42 machine. Maybe a mini 5 in front of that. Oh, gets up and over. We're running out of time here. Under a minute to go. Let's see. Anybody on here in the other room? I don't think so. Just Brian Sheffield out there all by himself here. Everybody on the racetrack, it seems like, in Group 1. Nobody out there in Group 2. Kyle Brennan rolling around in that 39 machine as he woes the horses here. Going to get ready to maybe to go one last final run here before we roll qualifying. Won't have enough time to, I don't think, get credit for finishing the lap here. As you see, we're down to 5 seconds. See the checkered flag get ready to wave, and we'll go qualifying here in Sarver, PA. Oh, is that what? Nah, Tanner, is that what we're calling Richard? We calling him Grandpa? I mean, is that going to get me in trouble here? I start calling him Gramps. How upset is he going to be here for that, Tanner? I'm always open for a little Grandpa nickname. See who gets out here on the track first. We'll give them the first lap. Double C here. Cameron Cormier out there in that 5:42 machine. We'll see what lap number 1 offers for him. This first lap won't count. This is just the heater, the warm-up here. This will be the opening lap here for the 5:42. We're going to wrap that inside bottom here. What's it look like? Purple, green. Going to be quick time for now with a 14.49. As we heard Grandpa here, Richard call. Currently P2 as he's on a second lap. Final time around. Richard not going to improve as Aaron McGee jumps to the top of the timing charts. The 8 machine of McGee, purple first sector. Slows down sector 2, but he does improve a 14.43 for the 8 of Aaron McGee as Tory Boyd comes home P2 for the moment. Let's watch Kyle Brennan out here, lap number 1 for KB. Kyle Brennan, purple sector 1, green sector 2. What can he do? The 39 P2. Kyle Brennan gonna try to get one more here. Can he get this thing humming? Final time through 3 and 4. He was slower through sector 1. Needs to improve here. Not gonna do it. Yellow, yellow. Gonna stay P2 as Corey Roberts comes around. P3, Roberts final lap. Gonna stay E3 here in the 1 machine as we see Ricky Lowe come around for the final time. Pretty Ricky here, gonna stay P10. Aaron Bowman out here, lap number 1, the 44 machine. Let's see what the 44 has got to offer here. Aaron Bowman comes across P3, lap number 1. Oh, the 44 didn't like that there. Just gonna call it quits. Not gonna finish this final one. And Tommy rolls into turn 1 after coming across. The 117 is gonna park at P7. And with that, all drivers except the 05 of Nicholas McDougall have completed their qualifying efforts. The 05 not out there on the racetrack for the time being. I think they'll, I imagine they'll advance some of that qualifying time. As you saw me click it over there real quick. I think there's 6 minutes left in qualifying, but they'll probably see if Nick's around, get his lap in here, and then we'll get ready to go play here. No Walls going to help you out here tonight at the Lernerville Speedway. If you get in that front stretch wall, it's going to do anything but help you here. You can see kind of from this angle how the walls are not even. So, even. Maybe I could have had a wider range of vocabulary there, but you clip that wall, it kind of sucks you out a little further as you get to the metal guardrail there, and see Nicholas pop up on the bottom of the screen here. He is going to get out on the racetrack, so we'll watch both of Nick's laps here. This lap shouldn't count, I don't think. We just saw him pop up. I think this is that quote-unquote out lap. We'll see here. As it was, not getting credit here for anything. So this is the first lap worth note. McDougall. Oh, going to lose the rear end there a little bit on entry. He's going to have to get a good lap here this second time. You can see yellow sector 2. That's slower than his out lap. That's not what he wanted. You see McDougall a little better through 3 and 4 this time. Green. What's it mean? P10 for the 05 machine. You see Kyle Brennan didn't qualify quick time. Yeah, well, sometimes P2 it's just got to do sometimes. Not too shabby here, and now we'll stick around here. We'll wait to see till that little green light goes white. We'll go heat racing here. I would imagine. I don't know if it'll be 3 heat races here. I mean, it'll be a 6, 5, and a 5. I guess a 6, 6, and a 5. Rework some math here. I don't know if that's what it will be. I would assume it's going to be 2, a 9, and an 8. Well, we'll see. See here as we get ready to go play. Nope, it is going to be 3. It is going to be 3. It's going to be 6, 6, and 5. And we'll take a look here. Starting grid. Heat race number 1, row 3 to the outside, the 102 of Ricky Barfield. To the inside, the 013 of Selena Knapp. Row 2 to the outside, the 05 of Nicholas McDougal. To the inside, the 117 of Tommy Craps. Row 1 for heat race number 1 to the outside, the 1 of Corey Roberts. And starting on the pole, the 8 of Aaron McGee. Oh, I didn't have to reset the overlay for heat race number 1. Holy shit. Wait, I can. Yeah, I'm allowed. Holy shit. I forgot I'm allowed to curse on this one. I'm allowed to, medicate as well on this one. Pretty nice. I don't think I'm going to need it, man. That's for when the leagues get rough. I mean, it may get rough here just because it's Lernerville, but these guys are going to put on one hell of a show. We'll have 8 laps here at the Lernerville Speedway. We should roll around another time or two here. I don't think we're going to go green just this time by. Okay, Angela, who is the agitator? All right, number 45. Let me take a look. All right, number 45, obviously not here in this heat race. And I just mentioned, I medicate every now and then. I have the worst effing memory, and this is going to take me, a little bit to get used to these guys. Obviously, I know them from other racing, but these boys run every other Thursday here. So this is week 2. Got some learning to do as the green flag waves. We are underway. Heat race number 1. 10 laps to play. Great jump for the 8 of Aaron McGee. Battle on for second right away. TC in the 117 humming around the bottom. Can he maybe get a 2 for 1? Not going to do it. Slides up, makes a little contact. Roberts holds on to P2 at the line. Corey Roberts making it 3 wide there. Dips into the middle, and Corey rolling here. Can he think about a slide job? Yes, he does. New leader off of 4, but Aaron McGee cuts back underneath the 8 and the 1 side by side. Once again, side by side, going down the backstretch. Tommy's got the best view in the house here. Is Aaron going to get another slide job? Cuts back underneath. Give it to Roberts at the line. McGee going to cut underneath here. Tries to hold it in the middle. Can't do it. Roberts cuts right back underneath. Oh, McGee cutting underneath one more time. Cross flags halfway. 4 to play. Roberts gets shoved to the outside. Going from battling for the lead back to 4th. And oh boy, man, Corey, he is going to be one pissed off SOB. Here's McGee. He slips up. He goes to the outside. New leader, TC in the 117. Tommy leads the way. 2 to play at the Lernerville Speedway. Oh, slide job from McGee. Gets the lawnmower out. Cuts the grass here. Tommy clears him. Doesn't need to throw a slider into 4, but boy, oh boy, Roberts, here he comes. White flag waves. 1 to play. McGee to the bottom. Tommy to the outside here. Can Tommy shut the door? He does. And as we roll through 3 and 4, TC in the 117 wins heat race number 1. Followed by McGee, Roberts, McDougal, Knapp, and Barfield. And damn it, next time I just leave it up laps. Or the lap times there in the leaderboard. And obviously, we're going to call out me. I'm the one to blame. But, put a little responsibility on yourselves. Write something in that chat box. Let me know here. I don't mean to do that. I've got this one set to gap. My apologies. Let's take a look at the starting grid here for heat race number 2. Row 3 to the outside, the 86 of Double D, Derek Darnell. To the inside, the 17 of Ricky Lowe. Row 2 to the outside, the 990 of Beach Davis to the inside, the 45 of the Agitator, Steve Pearson. Row 1 for heat race number 2 to the outside, the 15 of Torrey J. Boyd, and starting on the pole, the 39 of KB, Kyle Brennan. The hell did my Shaggy TV logo go on your guys' leaderboard? Damn thing got a mind of its own here. We're going to reload this one more time. That should be all it takes here. That's just, I guess, me being a little selfish too there, you know. I mean, did it really need done? And now, doesn't even want to come back. What the fuck is going on here? Let's see. Okay, so this sucks. And this will indeed pause the race really quick. No way around it, just the way my software works. But we'll get it real quick back in live. Okay, never mind. I lied. I thought it would pause it, but it just brought up the iRacing screen. Now we'll see here if we can reload this one more time. Are we live? Yes, we are. Okay, you're going to have to take my word for it here. We will get this working in between, but right now, heat race number 2 underway. Kyle Brennan leads the way in the 39 machine. Torrey Boyd P2. Steve Pearson there gets the drive off, leads the way in third. Double D in the 86 and the 17 of Ricky Lowe to the bottom. This is the battle for third. Side by side, 3 wide here. Double D trying to prevail as I continue to talk here, distract you guys. I'm trying to get this to work. My apologies. Should have, I told you, just not been selfish here as we see the battle for the lead heat up. Let me get there as we do one refresh here. Kyle Brennan to the outside. Torrey Boyd on the bottom, side by side as we come to the line. But Torrey just can't find the drive off the top shelf. And Torrey right now, you see, falls back in line here. No luck, not able to reel him in. And the effing damn leaderboard continues to not work here. We try to refresh it again. I can't get it to work on my computer either, so this kind of sucks here. As Kyle Brennan leads the way. Got 5 laps in the books, 3 laps to go here. Torrey Boyd rolling around P2. Double D started 6. Got this thing up to third here. As he's searching the bottom here, trying to roll. Can he get up to P2? Can't do it for now. And as you see, the white flag wave, 1 lap to play. Kyle Brennan leads the way here as we roll down the backstretch for the final time. Through 3 and 4, checkered flag waves. It's going to be Brennan, Boyd, Double D, Beach Davis, Pearson, and Lowe. And we are going to try to, well, panic here and reset that. And we'll see if we can reset it for long enough that it, you know, tricks it up here. Make sure everything is up and live. And we will try this one more time. Okay, it is currently working on my screen, so I assume after do that. All right, F that logo. Who gives a shit? Let's take a look at the starting grid for heat race number 3. Rounding out the field, the 044 of Julian Shanks. Row 2 to the outside, the 032 of the Grandpa. Richard Call to the inside, the 79 of Brian Sheffield. Row 1 for a heat race number 3 to the outside, the 542 of Cameron Cormier, to the inside, the 44, and starting on the pole, Aaron Bowman. Oh, and now it magically disappears. These things, I'm telling you, mind of its own. Mind of its own here, but third and final heat race. Set to get rolling. Go around one more time. Aaron Bowman will drop the hammer. We've seen how important it is to kind of get out there and really set yourself up with the lead. I mean, if you can get to that top shelf off of 2, get that run, that's where the money's at as they roll into 3 for the final time. Green flags high. She's ready to fly. Heat race number 3 is underway. Whoa, you see the 542 of Double C bouncing around. Cameron Cormier got in that outside wall a little bit. Settled her down here as he's back upstairs dancing with the devil. Brian Sheffield got that 79 rolling the middle here. Can he get a run on the 542? Remember, open setups here, so you can set this thing up to kind of run however, your preference. Here's we go on board with the 79. I mean, just absolutely sends it in there sideways, and you can see loses a lot of ground to first and second. There is straight is fast. I know you want to slam the gas and whip that ass a little bit, but slow and straight, man. That is what I'm hearing from the good guys. How can I do it? Not necessarily, but that's what these two are doing up front. Just got the rear end settled down, locked in on rails. These two lead the way. We may have a battle, though. Double C to the bottom, gets the lawnmower out. Got to get on the binders. Bowman jumps the cushion here. Caution flag waves. Aaron Bowman maybe panicked there when you saw Double C throw that slide job, man. Take a look at it here. We won't rub too much salt in the wound. We'll see. He may even get his spot back here. See if they're going to give it to him. Not too sure. But, I mean, definitely, it may have scared him. No, I mean, it didn't look like he turned up. He was just trying to drive it in. He knew the slider was coming probably. Wanted to be able to cut down or go underneath. And really, Cameron, hats off to him. He was never going to get into him. There. I mean, if anything, like I say, Aaron was just going to continue to lead the way. He would have got that good run off the outside, but just jumped over the edge, and the double form machine going to have to work his way back up through the field. Shanks right now, the big mover. Julian started P5 up to second here. Can Julian take that squatch machine here? Maybe get it up one more spot as we get ready to go back and play. 3 laps to go at the Lernerville Speedway. Bowman on the bottom here trying to get one of them back. Pulls to the inside of Sheffield as you see them battling side by side into 3. Bowman on the bottom. The 79 of Sheffield slips up. Bowman gets one back. 2 laps to go here at the Lernerville Speedway. You got to think the 542 of Cormier feeling good about his chances here with the white flag waving. Julian Shanks just playing a little defense on the bottom. Loses the rear end. Here comes Aaron Bowman. Battle for second on the white flag. Final time down the backstretch here as the battle for P2 is on. But we see your leader take the checkered flag. Double C gets it done. Julian holds on to P2. Bowman, Sheffield, and Call rounds out the field. We got a little warm-up action. And we should go racing here, so stick around. I mute myself here. Cool the pipes, and we'll check out some different cameras. We'll get ready to go racing here in the Slinging Dirt Series at the Lernerville Speedway. Absolutely no idea why you're getting the another series logo on that top one. I am not willing to click the refresh button, but know on my screen that it is not there, and I have deleted that one. Figured I'd just throw this up here, give us a little better view at turn 4 here. The guys flirting with the outside. Let's go see the entry to 3, see how... I'm going to slide in there on the bottom. We'll see some guys work in, rolling the top. Seems like the majority of guys, though, trying to beat up the bottom. Maybe wanting to leave something upstairs here is... Man, coming off the corner, though, different story there. That's where they want to be. Going to roll the outside. Oh, here. I should have turned 2 somewhere. Pretty much everybody wanting the bottom. Off of 2 there. We're getting our first takers, that middle top. And racetrack has definitely changed. There will not be a lot of grip left here. It's actually, I forgot I had this blimp static camera. You really see where everybody's going here. Couple guys now starting to venture up there on the middle outside of 1 and 2. You can see there's still a little bit more room to play there in 1 and 2. 3 and 4, they're maxing it out. You can obviously see a little dark brown up there, but that's over the edge. You're not getting a good view of the depth here. And like whoever that orange and black car is right now, yep, there they go over. I was going to say they are flirting with it. There in 3 and 4, that was Cormier, I believe. And we get ready to go play here at the Lernerville Speedway. We'll see if we can get a look here at tonight's Slinging Dirt Series A main starting lineup. Rounding out the field, inside of row 9, the 17 of Ricky Lowe. Row 8 to the outside, the 102 of Ricky Barfield. To the inside, the 032 of Richard Call. Row 7 to the outside, the 45 of Steven Pearson. To the inside, the 013 of Selena Knapp. Row 6 to the top shelf, the 79 of Brian Sheffield. To the inside, the 990 of Beach Davis. Row 5 to the outside, the 05 of Nicholas McDougall. To the inside, the 44 of Aaron Bowman. Row 4 to the outside, the 86 of Double D. Derek Darnell. To the inside, the 1 of Corey Roberts. Row 3 to the outside, the 117 of TC Tommy Craps. To the inside, the 39 of KB Kyle Brennan. Row 2 to the outside, the 542 of Cameron Cormier. To the inside, the 8 of Aaron McGee. Row 1 for your Slinging Dirt Series Super Late Model A main at the Lernerville Speedway. To the outside, the 15 of Torrey J. Boyd. And starting on the pole, the 044 of Julian Shanks. We roll down the backstretch here for the final time at the Lernerville Speedway in Sarver, PA. We get ready to go racing. Pace truck is off. Green flag's high. It's ready to fly. We got 50 laps to go. Player A main is underway. Cormier jumps that cushion on the outside, going down the front stretch right away. Shanks has a misstep. McGee to the lead, Torrey to the outside. Boyd has to get on the binders. We're 4 wide, 3 wide. Caution flag waves. Grandpa Richard Call and the agitator here, Steve Pearson. I'm seeing, are the cars involved? Let's see what happened here. As you were watching right now, Richard Call here. And he just gets up into the side of Pearson. Going around early here, lap number 1. You see the 17 of Ricky Lowe just get around that thing without any damage. He had to get the mower out here, trim the grass through turns 1 and 2 to stay alive, but alive he stayed. We still got plenty of time to go play here at the Lernerville Speedway. You've watched my shows before, you know I'm a South Central PA guy, live really close to Williams Grove and Lincoln, but I have never been to the Lernerville Speedway. Definitely one of the places I need to get to. Very unique, and would love to go to a high limit show here. You guys know Pennsylvania, one of those, I mean, a pretty big state. So you're driving across this thing from one side to the other. I mean, it's going to take a little bit. I think I'm about a 3-hour drive away from Lernerville. Is Julian going to get the lead back? Biggest benefit right there is he had lost the lead. through 1 and 2 with that little misstep, but now with the caution flag waving, Julian gets a spot back in that 044 and should be getting ready to go back racing this time by. Lights are off on the pace truck, and we'll go play this time. Still getting lined up here. Looks like they're happy here. We're going to go back and play. Green flag back. We're underway. Lap 3 here, I believe, when everything gets reset. Unless caution laps are counting, which they sure as hell shouldn't. It's dirt, but who knows? Shanks with the over-under gets the slide job fed on him by McGee, but a great crossover there. Here comes McGee one more time as here we go. Lap ticker should get there. Now we're on lap 3, and oh, we're beating the hell out of each other. There is contact. Tommy Crafts in the 117 getting the worst of it here. Now Double D on the outside as Julian Shanks gets a little loose one more time, falls back to 5th here, and Aaron Bowman looking to make it 6th. The 44 rockets by on the outside. Here comes Aaron Bowman. Corey Roberts rolling the bottom here. What can the one machine do? Hanging the left front out over the grass. Corey Boyd trying to put the foot in the ass, though, of that one machine. Good run off the top shelf. He's got him at the line. KB feeling some pressure here from that 44 machine. Aaron Bowman ready to go play here at the Lernerville Speedway. He is all over the back of that 39 of Kyle Brennan. Diamonds to the inside. Can't get the run. KB too strong off the outside. That 39. He can wind it up when he needs to. We got to see his KB just kind of laying in the weeds here, buying his time as Corey Roberts back to the bottom one more time. Torrey ripping the outside in that 15 machine. All clear off a 2, spotter says. 8 laps in the books. On to lap number 9 this time by as we go back. Steve Pearson, the agitator on the outside, 3 wide here. That's the 32 a call, and low in the 17. Those 3 had a good battle on their hands. But it ain't over yet here. Richard back down to the bottom, trying to take a look under Ricky here. What can he do as we're a 5th of the way through? McDougal here in the 05 machine. Nicholas currently running 8th. Is Julian, big slip up behind here, getting a little loose. Julian settles it back down. As the 44 machine definitely scrambling to find grip right now. Tough racetrack. As battle for 3rd. Torrey down on the bottom. You see Corey Roberts got around, and here comes the rest of the crew. KB on the outside, high, wide, and handsome. Aaron Bowman getting towed along in the 44 machine. We are not even halfway. And boy, oh boy, these guys putting on a show. Aaron McGee continues to lead the way. The silent assassin. Sneaky out front, man. 13 in the books. And Aaron McGee says, just stay green, damn it. Stay green. Don't need any funky stuff. Stay green. Double D trying to put that thing inside the top 5 as he reels in the 15 of Torrey Boyd. Double D knows he's got some fans out there watching. That 86 machine's got to step up, man. Got to put this thing on the podium, and the pressure is on right now, sitting 6th. I mean, he is going to have to pick up sticks. Hurry up in that 86 machine if he wants to park it on the podium here in PA. Corey Roberts, here he comes. The one machine, he says, here, kitty, kitty, kitty. He is reeling in Aaron McGee. And we are going to have a battle on our hands. On second thought, Aaron may want that caution here. He may want a little, like, curveball here. Maybe get Roberts guessing, because right now Roberts, I mean, he is rolling. But was McGee maybe just baiting him in here, trying to save his stuff, keep that right rear saved? Because it seems like these last couple laps, he's been able to turn it back on here and kind of hold on. They don't want to mess around too much because KB, Kyle Brennan, the 39 is a humming on that outside through 3 and 4. Kyle Brennan ready to play blackjack on the clock. Lap 21. Battle here. Aaron McGee is trying to get by Julian here. Julian now a lap down. Got another lap car in front. The 79 of Brian Sheffield. Brian going to stay to the inside. Not going to be a factor. The 79. Doing a good job there. Being a gentleman. Staying out of the way. Letting the boys on the lead lap continue to play here as Aaron McGee been able to shake up the bottle a little bit, spray some air in between him and that one of Roberts. Got it about a half a second, but here comes Roberts reeling him right back in. You can see McGee, and there you see Roberts. I mean, he is right there. One mistake from McGee, and Roberts is going to be the new leader here, and he may not even need a mistake. He is just reeling him in. I mean, he is fishing. The man just cranking him real slow here. Halfway, 25 left to play. The agitator still holding off the 17 of Ricky Lowe. This is the battle for ninth. Ricky not going away, though. Ricky's kind of been glued to the back of this 45 machine. This has been an ongoing thing here for probably the last 10 or 15 laps. And you see McDougal starting to reel in the 117 of Tommy Crafts. TC with a little bit of a hiccup there off of 2. Here comes the 05 McDougal. Slide job through 4. Crosses him over. TC gets it back. Oh, battle on for the lead. Roberts to the outside. McGee shuts the door. There's contact. Roberts goes up and over the edge as the caution flag waves. I think we got an admin caution here. And, well, let's see here. You may, this was the battle here. We were watching behind, and you catch lap traffic. You got the 39 there, too, Kyle Brennan behind. But Roberts going to throw this slide job. Crosses him over. Not clear. Comes up a little bit there. They may have been hooked, but definitely. I mean, well, and that's another thing, too. We can say not clear, but in dirt racing with no mirrors, you're clear. And I understand that Roberts, that's going to piss him off. A statement like that, or maybe if you're a Roberts fan, you're out there watching, pissing him off. Well, if you're really, this is, let's say, we're not on the sim. Racing at the Lernerville Speedway Saturday night. Well, if you don't want to sit your ass in that garage all week, when you're Roberts there, you're going to lift. Because when that guy's floating up the racetrack, no mirrors here in dirt. Like I say, I don't know if he runs one. iRacing offers them, but real life. I mean, is it kind of an asshole move? Maybe. That's your opinion. And, everybody's got one of those. But, I mean, if you're trying to survive, and, it wasn't nearing this kind of money. It was just normal 6-cylinder oval cars. But I actually ended my race career, And, I understand mirrors on. But, he doesn't have it. Aaron maybe doesn't have them on. But, if you're outside, if you're not to that door, you're not there. Dirt racing, you want to float up, get to the outside wall, the battle's on, and, that's just the way it's going to go as we get ready to go back and play here. 21 laps to go. Aaron McGee continues to lead the way. Kyle Brennan with a good restart on the inside. Going to throw the slide job on the one of Roberts, and Robert has to have the red mist go away. You got to calm down here. You were quick. You got to let the race car come back to you. If you're going to drive pissed off, well, some guys can do it, but odds are you're probably, not going to be able to wrestle this thing back. And Boyd goes up and over the edge. He's not getting the admin caution, apparently, and we continue to roll. Kyle Brennan to the outside here. Aaron McGee going to park it on KB's nose. There we go. Corey going to back out of that one. Knew KB was going to cut down. Now you got your man. Target acquired. You're 3 wide here for the lead. KB leads the way. Roberts to the outside here. He's got to know he's coming up. He does. He's going to give him a little bump. He's going to say, F you, buddy. I'd have done the same thing. Now you feed it right back to him. There we go. Battling for second. And this is what KB wants to hear. I mean, these two are about to go to war here. McGee left it open, then shut it here. Roberts back down to the bottom, and he is going to park that double wide right on McGee. 16 laps to go. Back and forth, back and forth. Somebody's going to need to get the gloves out here. We may have a fight to settle in the infield when this thing is all said and done. But Roberts back to P2. But has KB been able to loosen up the leash enough here? 15 laps to go. He is a second out front over Roberts. Oh, McGee almost jumps that cushion, man. That was so close. As you can see, guys, getting up here off of 2. Through 4. You need to be up on the outside here. And Double D, he knows that. He's raced his way up to 5th here. But Derek Darnell, he wants a little more than that. Let's be honest. And right now, stuck behind the 44 of Aaron Bowman. He's trying to take that peak in the center here, but just no grip. The Double D's got to go full send here. Thought about it, couldn't do it. Not clear. Bowman able to roll on the outside is the agitator. Pearson, him and TC battle it out. We're going to be 3 wide. Oh, boy. The 05 of McDougal, 2 for 1 special. McDougal parks that 05 up into 6th. Here comes the 117 one more time. 10 laps to go this time by, and we are almost 4 wide off of 4. These guys are racing here. Ricky Lowe on the bottom. The agitator now on the outside, and Tommy rolling that 117 right through the middle. Contact. Gonna get into the agitator. Agitate him a little bit. The TC gonna clear him. Pearson now trying to get involved. That 45 that 32 machine. Well, no, actually Richard a lap down. So Cole not on their lap. That was my eyes playing tricks with me. You guys see that on the leaderboard. Sheffield and Cole both a lap down here. But I'll tell you, with the, sand running out of the hourglass here, I mean, your eyes seeing the same thing I'm seeing. The battle for the lead starting to heat up here at the Lernerville Speedway. 6 laps to play. KB rolling that outside through 1 and 2. I mean, Roberts right there, the shadow of that 39, but he's going to have to do something a little different here. Roberts tries to get the run off of 2, I should say. He would have been better off apparently staying right on that deck lid. But options are limited here with 4 laps to go, and these guys are inching closer to lap traffic. Not sure if it will be an issue. 3 laps to go this time by off of 4. Roberts, here he comes. Slide job for the lead. Brennan, KB dives back to the bottom. He hangs on. 2 laps to play in the clay here at the Lernerville Speedway. And I'll tell you what, I don't know if it's going to be enough here. Roberts is trying to put on every move he knows, but KB, the Iceman right now, just ice cold, not making a mistake. White flag waves, 1 lap to go. Brennan on the outside here. Does he go downstairs and shut the door? Roberts, you got to think, going to go full send here. Final time through 3 and 4. KB slides up. Crossover underneath. KB Holds on at the line. Roberts gonna bring home P2, and Aaron McGee rounds out the podium. Hell of a finish here. Roberts calmed himself down, got himself back on that horse, and boy, oh boy, able to get himself back up in contention for the win, but it's not enough because Kyle Brennan gets it done here at the Lernerville Speedway. The 39 looking fine here on the hill. We're going to see if we can't maybe, get a word here with our top three drivers. Actually, before we do that, let's pause this here. I should be doing this. Let's bring up the results here. Can I do that? Does it let me? There we go. Aaron Bowman fourth, Double D rounds out the top five, McDougal sixth, Lowe seventh, Pearson eighth, Corey Boyd ninth, and TC rounds out the top 10. The rest of your field: Sheffield, Call, Shanks, Davis, Cormier, Barfield, and Knapp. Rounds out the field here is, let's see, try to find Mr. McGee here. Okay, so, now, damn it, I love these guys. But in Discord, if your name is KYRX, how in God's name am I supposed to know what the hell that means? Now, I'm going to assume it's Corey Roberts. That's going to be the gut. I don't see Aaron McGee in here yet. I don't know if we'll get him. Oh. Nope, that's Double D. You're joined in there, so. No Aaron McGee. It's not looking. We'll give it, another 30 seconds here. See if can get his moment in the sun. Looking online at the people who are active in the Discord. Let's see Aaron even online unless he has a different name. So, pardon my French, but fuck it. We'll pull up Corey Roberts here, the man who finished P2. I assume this is Mr. Roberts. Corey, Shaggy in the booth. You got a copy?
Yeah, I got a copy.
Well, it's one of those things where, man, not many people are able to do what you just did. I know you got yourself into a tough spot. You had the nose on the outside, and, whether right or wrong, you get the door slammed shut on you, and you get muscled out to the outside, and then on the restart, man, you fall back to third. But I'll tell you, not many people can calm down and get the car to come back to them the way they did. Corey, how were you able to do that? Because that showed, man, that takes discipline. It's easy to drive out there pissed off and, kind of fuck up your race car, but you did a great job of letting it come back to you, man.
Yeah, it kind of got me a little heated, but I just took a deep breath under caution and locked back in.
Yeah,
and the CFM setup was on a rail.
Well, I'll tell you, it had to be, man, because you and Aaron, after the contact, you were throwing sliders there back and forth, and you were a second behind our leader, and all of a sudden, we're watching some battling in the back. I take a look. You reeled him in at about 4 or 5 laps. What was it about the late track that, really your car was just hitting?
It just handled really well in the slick. It was hooked up.
Now, do you think, maybe any gear changes and you could have got the lead, or do you think setup pretty much nailed? You just needed a little bit more time.
I think it was nailed. It was just driver at that point.
Well, hey, man, like I say, that's no easy feat. You get run off the outside there with some contact, and you bring that thing back and park it on the podium. Hell of a run, Corey. Congratulations on the P2, man. Who you want to thank?
I gotta thank Mid South Mafia, Magilla Speed Shop, 1K Graphics for putting me on with this sick ride, and Cameron Cormier uh, for helping me in the spotter booth a little bit.
Okay, so it's Cormier. It's not Cormier. Okay, all right. I was
Yeah.
going Cormier. So thank you for that clarification. I'll try to not
Yes,
fuck it
sir.
up here in the next
And
coming weeks.
I gotta thank Derek for putting this thing on every week, or well, every race.
And for everyone out there, Double D. That's who he's referring to there. But congratulations, Corey. Can't wait to talk to you again, man. Hell of a run tonight.
Yep, thank you.
Corey Roberts bringing home P2, and now we get to talk to the man of the hour once again
Problem
here.
me, 300-pound black girls greased down in
Jesus
Schaefer's
Christ.
oil.
Jesus Christ. Kyle, hell of a run, man. It wasn't so easy this time. You had a little pressure there at the end. We saw you defend the bottom through 3 and 4. Were you worried he'd hook up on the outside and get around you? Because, man, it was close.
Yeah, we had a good race going there, and my right front was, I mean, I felt like I was driving a street stock out there. I mean, I felt like I was driving my rail car out there. I mean, we were junk.
Yeah, and
I mean,
well, you had a
this
pretty
is
good view of all the contact, which is, I think, what led to a little bit of junk. What were you thinking, man? You're watching the battle for the lead there, running in third, and all of a sudden those guys try wiping each other out. I mean, how happy were you?
Oh yeah, I was pretty happy whenever, because then I was like, oh well, he just sent him off the top, so hopefully we get a caution. And yeah, but that caution really helped me there, because then I could slide Corey off the restart there with him taking the top. I could slide him off the restart, and then I just had to lock in there for a few seconds and get the lead there.
Now, obviously, man, I mean, you were at such a quick pace, you and Corey there towards the end. The lap traffic almost became an issue. Were you worried as you started to creep up on the lap cars? I mean, another 2 laps, and I mean, they could have played a factor there.
Yeah, I mean, I wasn't really worried about lap cars. I was more worried about that one lap car that I got into at the beginning of the race, because he was kind of scary. I will not lie about that one.
Well, you survived the mayhem, Kyle, and you park it on the top spot here once again. Hell of a job here. You got anybody you want to thank before we head out?
Free Speed by Jordan Casey, Cocky Floyd Consultings, WR1 Sim Chassis, Longhorn Chassis, Brennan Trucking, All Out Graphics for the good looking wrap. And that's about it.
Now, random side question here, Caleb, but some of you drivers, you have those damn sound bites when I pull you in. Do you have to have Discord Pro to do that?
Yeah, I've had Nitro for like probably a year now.
Okay, all right. I was wondering because I was looking at my settings. I was like, man, I can never. I might have to upgrade to Nitro there so I can do that shit. I'd like to be able to do that too.
The only reason I really use Nitro for is for like if I'm sending like setups or any of those, if I have to send stuff over. It makes it
Oh,
easier.
because no file limit.
Yeah.
Oh,
Well, I
okay.
think there is a file limit. It's just not as it's just bigger on with Nitro.
A little more realistic, at least.
Yeah.
Well, thank you for the information there, Caleb or Kyle. Wait, Caleb. Which one?
Yeah,
Oh,
it's Caleb.
son of a bitch, dude. Change it on SDK. Sign in there. Do that.
Yeah, I might.
All right.
If I feel like it. I kind of feel a little lazy, you know.
I feel you. Well, you're going to be getting called Kyle a lot. Hell of a run, Caleb.
Yeah,
Congratulations.
I don't care. I got called Kyle for the spring fling and every other money race I've ever been in. So.
Yep, and it will continue, Caleb. I guarantee it. It will continue. Hell of a run, man. Can't wait to talk to you again.
Thank you.
Caleb / Kyle Brennan in the 39 machine, getting it done back to back here in the Slinging Dirt series, and that's going to wrap up race number 2. Let me see here. Look at the schedule. When we come back in 2 weeks, mark your calendars. October 23rd, we're going to be at the Volusia Speedway Park. So don't worry, you won't need to bring a jacket. Won't be that cold. We'll be down in Florida. Weather will be good for super late model racing. I'm Zach Chapman with Shaggy TV saying so long and have a good night.